Problem is, what's he going to do with it? Can he pass him on the bottom?
It doesn't look like Ricky Stenhouse is going to have enough time to get back to these two.
Only if these two get side by side could Ricky Stenhouse get an opportunity to get there.
2 laps left, 2.
You heard the call. Just 3 miles remain in the 2011 season. And these two, how many times have we seen them on the 1.5 miles?
Oh, check it out.
Really trying to loosen him up now. That led Stenhouse to get there.
And Ricky's making a move. He's coming underneath Carl, and he's got him. Going down into 3, but now does he have enough time to get to the 22? He is carrying some mean momentum coming out of the corner. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go.
There's the white.
Through turns 1 and 2.
Oh, check this out. 3 wide.
And the 6 of Stenhouse rim riding. Here he is trying to close the gap down the backstretch.
He's got to do it on the top side, I believe.
Can the champion do it? He fakes to the inside. Keselowski goes low. Stenhouse is going to run it high. Here they come through 3 and 4. He's got the run out. Heading for the stripe. Who is going to win it? It's going to be Brad Keselowski as he takes the win from the pole. Our champion comes across second. Carl Edwards locks up the owner's title by finishing in 3rd. And you guys talk because I need to catch my breath.
What a finish on the season for this series. That was an incredible finish.
I hope you saw the 22, the 6, and the 60 all sideways coming out of turn 4 trying to win this race.
What an effort. What an effort, champion. Good job, baby. Yeah!
Fireworks going off in the background. A championship to be celebrated for 24-year-old Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And a 17th career win for Brad Keselowski in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. What a way to finish 2011. Lead changes, 9 different leaders. And here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. down the front straightaway. Carl's coming down to celebrate the Owners' Championship as they go nose to nose. And they're going to do...
Oh, check this. This is cool. Maybe a first right there.
Yeah.
I think they planned this.
Pretty cool.
That is.
And meanwhile, on the top of your screen, I think Carl's getting the worst of it, though. All the smoke's going
He's
his
downwind.
And a congratulatory handshake. And meanwhile, Brad Keselowski is celebrating at the turn 4 end of the racetrack. As there you see him, the American flag, and boy, the fireworks. Just what a moment. What a great way to end the season. So Keselowski, who picks up his 5th win on a 1.5 mile track, and boy, that streak, now 5 out of his last 7 starts, he's been either first or second. All right, we're going to step aside for just a moment. Look at the smoke inside the cockpit of the 6, as there is your champion. And we'll talk to our new champion, our race winner, and probably quite a few others as the celebration has begun here at Homestead Miami Speedway as the season ends in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. And boy, if we have a race like this tomorrow night between that man in the 60 and the 14 of Tony Stewart, it'll be a dandy. What a year for Roush Fenway Racing. Win the manufacturer's title for Ford, win a race for Trevor Bayne, win the championship with Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and win the owner's title with the number 60 of Carl Edwards. They basically ran the table, got the goals that they set out from the very beginning of the season and into tonight. And that is back on the backstretch. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. waiting to be introduced to the crowd. First, let's go to Victory Lane with Dave Burns and celebrate with Brad Keselowski.
In one of these races where it was supposed to be all all about the other guys, whether it was Owners Championship or Drivers Championship. You made it all about you, my friend. And how did you do that tonight?
Well, this Dodge has some power. I'm going to tell you what, and good drag, or little drag. But it was tough. You know, the Dodge motor is pretty powerful, but, you know, it's seen all year long where them Fords with the lightweight motor are just tough to beat. They handle so well, and right there at the end, we had the power to pull away at the restart, but not the handling to stay in front of them. So I was blocking as hard as I could to win that race. But, you know, great year for the Discount Tire Dodge Challenger, and the whole team. Get on the pole and win the race here today is a great way to finish the year, and just really happy for this whole program. And I want to say congratulations to Ricky. I know what it's like to be over there and be a champion, and that's an amazing feeling. So a great year and an awesome way to finish it for our team.
Go a little further into that final duel with Carl, because I mean it was tight and you guys made a little contact.
Yeah, I don't think he was very happy with me for racing him really hard, but I'm not going to give up the win. I want that win.
He got it. 17th career win for Brad Keselowski, first here in the Nationwide Series at Homestead, Miami. Marty?
Well, that's why they call it racing. It's supposed to be hard, and Brad Keselowski is one of the hardest racers you will ever see. As they continue the celebration with Team Penske. For Roger Penske's team, his 23rd career win, second win here at Homestead Miami Speedway. As the crew congratulates each other, and here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He's making his way down the back stretch, heading towards turn number 3, holding on to that champion's flag with the number 6. And the man who, of course, won the owner's title for Roush Fenway Racing in the number 60 is with Jamie Little.
And he's racing like he had nothing to lose, but you did. The owner's title, but you got it done in the end. What a night. What a way to cap off your season. 8 wins this year. Take us through tonight, the 2 championships. You guys did your jobs.
Well, first, congratulations to Ricky. You know, all the Blackwell Angus beef folks. I mean, Ricky has come so far, and I think he's going to be a champion in a bunch of levels of this sport. So that was huge. And my guys have done a great job all year. 8 wins, and we're so proud to have Fastenal on board. Ford has been great. It's Ford Championship weekend, and we wrapped up the drivers and the owners tonight. That was huge. And Valvoline Next Gen, Wiley X, and all these fans that are here. This is cool. It did get pretty exciting there at the end. I kind of had to remember, hey, don't screw this up. And Brad started blocking a little bit. I thought, well, if he's going to block, I'm going to bump him. And then I bumped him, and it helped him and it hurt me. I didn't do a good job of that. But he did a great job racing. I thought everybody raced as aggressively as I've seen in a long time, and everybody was real respectful. It was really fun.
Perhaps a preview of what's to come tomorrow. Carl Edwards going for his first Sprint Cup Series championship.
All right, thank you, Jamie. And you saw the action there on the track that Carl was describing. Here are the final results. You see the top 10, and we already know about the top 3. There's Boyer and Hamlin. Tough break for the 18 crew. That streak of 3 in a row for the Owners' Championship has been snapped. Elliott Sadler, despite 2 penalties, finishes 6th. Another good run for Sam Hornish Jr. Eric Almirola with another top 10 run with Brian Scott likewise, and Joey Logano rounding out the top 10. Let's check in now with Vince.
With Clint Boyer finishes 4th tonight, certainly not the way he wanted to finish in his final ride in the 33, but how was it this evening in this car?
You know, it wasn't bad. It was a good ending to the race. Marim Chevrolet was just, we couldn't, we struggled to turn, you know, it was tight. You can make the rear end loose and slide out from underneath of it, but you never could make the front end turn good enough to run with those first 2 or 3 cars. I thought they were going to get in each other and give us a shot out there at the end, but, you know, it is bittersweet inning. Kevin's done a great job, you know, with this program, giving me the opportunities over the years, you know, as we've been teammates to jump on board and run and have some fun every now and then. And, you know, all good things must come to an end, and, you know, this is certainly a good thing.
Yeah, thanks, Clint. 4th place for Clint Boyer tonight. Marty?
All right, thank you, Vince. As a little resignation and a little disappointment, as you might expect, but as Kevin Harvick said, he is excited about what is in the future for his former team, which will now roll into Richard Childress Racing. If you're looking for Virginia versus number 25 Florida State, we're coming to the bottom of the hour, and that game is going to start over on ESPN News as we still have a championship to celebrate. So again, ESPN College Football Primetime presented by Miller Lite, Virginia versus number 25 Florida State. It's going to start over on ESPN News at the bottom of the hour. Let's check in now before that championship presentation, and here's Dr. Jerry Punch.
Ricky Stenhouse sitting in the car, and ladies and gentlemen, He began his career at age of 3 on a bicycle, winning bicycle races. The age of 4, motorcycles. He said he got his big break when Tony Stewart put him on an asphalt sprint car. But in 2008, Jack Roush hired him to drive a stock car. And today, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, your 2011 NASCAR Nationwide Series champion, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Mike Kelly, the crew chief, giving him a high five from above. And Ricky, congratulations on an incredible year. But before we talk about the championship, let's talk about those last 2 or 3 laps. Looked like you were going to try to bounce it off the wall to win this race and a championship in the final event of the season.
Man, we sure tried. That was all I had, man. I was really hoping for one more lap there, but Brad did a good job. It was fun racing Carl and those guys. Got a little loose there coming off before, or I thought we could have got him, but this Black Angus beef and Cargill Mustang did its job for championship weekend and Nationwide Insurance. This is a dream come true.
What a Cinderella story. 17 months ago, you were on the edge of unemployment, and Jack Roush stuck with you. You said you even doubted yourself at times, and today you're about to be crowned NASCAR's newest champion. What made it happen for you?
Well, I think first off is just relying on God. I mean, we were down in the dumps, and we relied on him, pulled us through, and that's why we got to give him the praise for the nights that we're up on top. And there's just a lot of hard work by all these guys, Jack Roush, Ford Racing, everybody at Black Angus Beef and Cargill. This crew right here, I mean, they didn't give up on me. They were with us through all last year, and just glad to be here.
You told me this morning, growing up, you had 2 heroes in racing. One was an open-wheel driver who went to NASCAR and won 4 championships, Jeff Gordon. The other one was your dad, who drove a sprint car for 22 years and wanted you to follow in his footsteps. Today, what does this day mean to you and your dad and the Stenhouse family?
It means a lot. My family sacrificed everything they had. You know, my sister didn't quite get everything that she's ever wanted. We were racing as much as we could. And to do that for them, he taught me hard work and to never give up. And, man, I wish my granddad was here. He helped us out a lot through the go-kart days, worked on our cars, and had a lot of fun doing that. So wish he was here, but this is an awesome night.
Ricky, the celebration just beginning. We're going to go up on the stage and produce some trophy presentations, but what a special night. Again, congratulations, 2011 NASCAR Nationwide Series champion. Marty?
All right, thank you, Doc. And as they make their way up towards the podium, and you could hear the emotion in his voice when he was talking about his granddad. A special moment for the entire Stenhouse family.
Yeah, and just he said, you know, as a driver and a champion, it's amazing how many things you remember and the people that have really sacrificed a lot. And Ricky Stenhouse doing a good job of remembering all that. But what a great championship run he's made this year.
Let's show you the final championship point standings, because the margin a lot larger than it really turned out to be throughout the course of the season. 45 over Elliott Sadler. And then Justin Allgaier finishes 3rd, Eric Almirola 4th, Reed Sorensen rounds out the top 5. Then it's Jason Leffler, Kenny Wallace, Brian Scott gets ahead of Michael Annett for 8th. Stephen Wallace rounds out the top 10.